everyone, my name is Mia, and I am starting this YouTube channel, Filipina Life with Mia. This channel will be about life in the Philippines as seen from a native point of view. With my channel, it is my goal to help you navigate the Philippines from dating to cost of living to places to see and much more. My main goal is to create helpful videos that cuts through the chatter and gets to the point. I will try to be precise and concise in my language so that you can avoid a multitude of traps that can cost you both financially and emotionally. Now, if you have some questions or ideas for videos that you think would be helpful to the subscriber, then send me an email through the About section. So my first topic is how to test if your girlfriend cares for you and red flags in a relationship. The three most misused words in the English language here in the Philippines and maybe the West are the following. I love you. If you live here in the Philippines, you have more than probably heard a girl tell you this after the first or the second date. My advice is the following. Ignore a woman's words. Instead, judge her by her actions. Always judge her by her actions. Remember, if a woman has everything to gain and nothing to lose, the I love you can be as simple as I like what you are giving me. So with that warning, as general overall warning, what are some specifics that can stand out? Or better yet, how can you shit test these girls? Because women are always shit testing men. So let's turn the tables and give you guys some well-deserved info on how to test your women. But before that, let's categorize women into three groups. You could actually classify them into many more, but let's just call it three for simplicity's sake. So the first one is the ones that want to meet you as long as you are an LDR. The second one, the scammers. And the third one, you have the women that genuinely want to meet you. No scams involved here. If you are in the West, there are only a few ways to meet girls, and that's either through a dating app or through Facebook, or maybe, if you are really lucky, through some friends that lived here. I would advise against meeting girls online for a serious relationship, and this has many reasons behind it. But basically, these girls meet so many foreigners online that it becomes a game and they get spoiled for choice. You disappear, no big deal. Another man with resources is willing to talk to her. She has no emotional bond to you. Even if you have been speaking for months, you really only know what she is willing to present to you, which I can guarantee you is the absolute best side of her. You literally only know what she is willing to show and tell you. One of the best things you can do to avoid scammers is set your place as a town in the Philippines, whichever town you're wanting to visit, and when you talk with a girl for a few days, tell her you would like to see her on a certain day. Is she willing to meet, or are there a bunch of excuses? Even if she say yes to meet, don't cancel on her. Wait till she texts you or where are you? Or better text her, where are you? And if she actually tells you, I am here, and location XXX, then tell her you are there. And if she is confused, then she actually went to meet you. At that point, Tell her the truth and compensate her with 300 peso bus ride, maximum 200, and explain to her that you wanted to check that she was authentically interested. This will get rid of approximately 30% of your I love yous. That's how you solve for point number one. Remember, point one is the ones that want to meet you as long as you are an LDR. Now, on to point number two. Oh, the scammers. There are so many of them online, from the seasoned to the startup scammers. The startups are so easy to spot. They will ask you for money or hint at it by the first chat or the second chat. Very few scammers ask for money directly. Then they are really a bad scammers. They will ask indirectly, such as, "My brother was in an accident. I have to go to the hospital. We don't have money. Blah blah blah." And a thousand other hints, such as, "My father's motorbike broke down and he needs it for our business." These are the bad scammers. The seasoned ones will chat with you for a while so that you get emotionally bonded to them and you will genuinely feel that they care for you, maybe even love you. They will remember all sorts of details about you, from the names of your kids to your dog's name. Their hints at money will start very small. Maybe they need load for the phone for $1 or two. Then it will increase very slowly. The more you say yes, the more the numbers will increase. Because at this point, you are not only emotionally involved, you are also financially involved. The more you give, the more you have to lose by breaking it off, and the more you end up giving. If you have never been through this, you are thinking, "No one can do this to me." But believe me, it happens. Men have ended up buying land and house to girls they barely know, given tens of thousands of dollars to a girl they are chatting with. My strongest advice is this: do not send money for anything. You did not create their problems. You should not be the one to solve it. Now, if you met the girl several times, this is a different story. But proceed with caution there too. Hire a PI if you are serious about her. Make sure her words are the same as her actions. Okay, enough about point 2. Even though I have more to say, I don't want this video to be too long. Let's go to point 3, which, as a reminder, is the following. You have the women that genuinely want to meet you. No scams involved here. Now that you have shit tested these girls and found one or more genuine girls, remember the following. She is more than likely talking to multiple guys. She will deny it, and you might even be naive enough to believe her. But believe me, she is talking or chatting with multiple guys. She will not put all her eggs in one basket. She wants the best she can get. Well, that's the same as you, right? So don't let that disappoint you. Again, just to emphasize, do not do internet dating if you are planning on moving here. If you are coming here on vacation and wish to meet a girl for a serious relationship, then my suggestion is within 30 to 60 days before coming, have 3 girls lined up. The reason I say this is very simple. Meeting a person in the flesh versus online can be very different. There might not be any chemistry either for her side or your side. That way, you can move on to number 2 or 3. Many of these girls have dated foreigners before. For the most part, they will not tell you if they have or have not. Once you have met the girl on and things are good, don't get serious. Just have fun. Remember, girls just wanna have fun, as by Cyndi Lauper. It's kinda true. We want to be with someone who is fun. So be fun. Don't be serious. There is time for serious, but not at the start. If the first visit went well, then visit her several more times before committing to any type of long-term marriage. And whatever you do, make sure that your relationship does not revolve around money. Look, all women want financial stability, but if all she talks about is her cousins needing this or that, she's basically in it for the money. Always set the outline of your relationship at the start. By that, I mean tell her what you really want and what you love and what you will not tolerate. Don't be afraid to take a confrontational tact. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed my first video on my YouTube channel. And if you did enjoy it, please don't forget to subscribe. More videos will be coming soon. Thank you.